Welcome, history enthusiasts. Today we're traveling back to a time long before the luxuries of air conditioning, modern medicine, and endless food options. We're stepping into the shoes of a medieval peasant and exploring their daily life, a life filled with hard labor, simple joys, and a sense of community that helped them endure countless hardships. Are you ready to travel back in time? Let's begin. Housing and living conditions. Imagine waking up on a straw mattress in a one-room hut made of wattle and daub. Sunlight peeks through the cracks in walls, and the earthy scent of mud fills the air. This small space is home, not just to your family, but often to your livestock as well. Expert interview, historian specializing in medieval life. Peasant homes were basic and functional, offering minimal protection from the elements. But in colder months, sharing the space with livestock provided extra warmth, an essential survival strategy. Peasant families often had to repair their homes yearly, especially after harsh weather. Diet and agricultural practices. Food was the foundation of survival, yet was always a challenge. Peasants relied heavily on what they could grow themselves. Grains like barley and rye made up the bulk of their diet, transformed into bread and porridge. Vegetables from small gardens added variety, with meat saved for rare special occasions. Expert interview, economic historian Christopher Dyer. Despite their hardships, medieval peasants developed ingenious methods for cultivating land, ensuring their survival in often unforgiving conditions. Seasons dictated their lives. The work was endless but necessary, as a bad harvest could mean months of hunger. Ale made from barley was a staple beverage, not just for enjoyment, but because it was safer than untreated water. Clothing and personal hygiene. Their clothing was as practical as their homes, designed for durability and warmth. Wool and linen were the main materials, and garments were rarely washed, given the precious scarcity of water and harsh weather. Expert interview, costume historian. Peasant clothing reflected their tough, outdoor lifestyle. Layers were important to keep warm, while designs were simple to accommodate their daily labor. Soap, when available, was often made from animal fat or ashes. Social life and community. While life was hard, peasants found joy and purpose in their communities. Seasonal festivals, religious celebrations, and gatherings brought them together in song, dance, and feasting. These moments of joy strengthened the bonds that helped them endure their struggles. Expert interview, social historian Barbara Hannawalt. Family and community were central to peasant life. Even children played a role, helping with chores from a young age. Whether celebrating a good harvest or simply gathering at the end of the day, community was their greatest asset. Many medieval festivals marked religious holy days and featured games like archery contests and tug-of-war. Common ailments in healthcare. Life for a medieval peasant could be precarious, with healthcare as basic as it gets. Illnesses like dysentery, malnutrition, and the plague claimed countless lives. Herbal remedies and folk cures were often the only available treatments. Expert interview, historian John Hatcher. The average medieval peasant worked from dawn till dusk, often under harsh conditions, which increased the risk of injuries. Without modern medicine, even small wounds could become deadly. Local healers and midwives were invaluable, relying on generations of knowledge to treat their communities. A common remedy for a headache was a poultice made with vinegar and herb oils. Comparison and conclusion. Turning the clock back shows us how far we've come. Peasants lived a life of resilience and hard labor, relying on innovation and community to survive. Their world was harsh, but it was also rich in culture, connection, and an unbreakable spirit. Eleanor of Aquitaine quote, overlay text. Life in the countryside was harsh, but it fostered a strong sense of community. Peasants relied on each other for survival. Today, we enjoy the luxury of modern comforts like air conditioning, abundant food, and advanced healthcare, but their resourcefulness and perseverance remind us to cherish the privileges we have.